Hey everybody, today's video is going to be my September empties. I did get through quite a bit this month and I just wanted to go ahead and share it with you. I'm going to start with my hand soaps. They're both from Bath & Body Works. The first one here is this. This is the Gentle Exfoliating Hand Soap in Mango Mai Tai. The notes on here are mango nectar, sun-kissed grapefruit, and sugarcane. And this was a really nice scent. I finished this towards the beginning of September. It's actually really nice. It's really sweet. The mango's really strong in this scent, and it's just a nice summer scent. Unfortunately for me, the Gentle Exfoliating Hand Soap is not my favorite type of soap. I really prefer the foaming, so I probably wouldn't pick this up again. I just don't like how the residual soap gets on like the nozzle. Sure you guys can see that. And then I also don't like that there's always so much soap left in the bottom that I can't get to unless I unscrew the nozzle, and that's just annoying to me. So the next one I have here is Honey Crisp Apple. This is juicy apple, fresh sage, and mulled spices. This is a really nice scent for fall. If you like apple scents, you would really enjoy this. I love them, and so I really enjoyed this. And again, this is the foaming, and you can see you can literally get to the very bottom of this, which I love. There's no soap residue on the nozzle, so I love that. Let's see, let's do candles. So I finished my very last Yankee Candle jar. This is a medium jar, mandarin cranberry. You can see there's quite a bit of scent in there. That's what it looks like in the inside. There's also a lot of residual wax. This scent was okay. It did smell really good. But the throw obviously wasn't there. This was probably between a low and medium throw. I did enjoy the scent. I kept this in it was on my fireplace mantle inside of this kind of like jack-o'-lantern candle holder, and I think that's why it sooted so bad. It's like because I couldn't see the soot, I just really didn't think about it because I literally just pick up the holder, light it, and let it go. I'm so glad to be done with this jar. I've already said that I would like to try the medium pillars. They actually had a sale going on that was like buy one, get two free. But they just had no selection in the medium pillar, so I didn't partake in that. And then that's going to be my last hurrah with Yankee. If those pillars don't work out, I'm just going to really be sticking to melt cups, because I can't do the jars anymore. It just takes a ridiculously long time, first of all, for them to pull out. I can't handle it. And then once they pull out, the throw is very minimal. It's just not worth it to me. So I just don't want to dedicate any more time and effort to Yankee Candle. That is that. It is a good scent. I love the scent, but like I said, I'd prefer it in a milk cup. Next up, I have this here. This is Cider Lane. I think this is from the year before last. We all know what Cider Lane is, but there it is. Warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, and ground clove. This, there's a touch of soot in there, but it melted all the way down to the bottom. This candle was amazing. I love Cider Lane. We'll continue to purchase Cider Lane. I actually have a Bath & Body Works candle haul that I will be doing later on. And I looked for this candle because I was in the store and they didn't have it, because I know it came out this year. This is just my all-time favorite caramel apple scent. I love it. Really sad to be done with that one. And I also really loved the labels of this collection. I just thought they were so pretty. So that is that one. Then... oh, and that one had a strong throw. I actually had it in my kitchen, and it's very open down here, and it threw. I could smell it no matter what part of the main living area I was on. Next one I have here is Spice It Up Cinnamon Pretzel Twist. This is fresh ground cinnamon, soft homemade pretzel, and vanilla cream icing. Again, melted all the way down. There is some residual wax on there, but the melt or burn was pretty good. This scent smells so good in the jar, but I really had a hard time smelling it when it was burning. This is one I feel like I probably should have done up in my room. I did it down in the kitchen, and I think that that's part of the reason. The scent is so good. It literally smells to me like one of those hot cinnamon sugar pretzels. But again, the throw wasn't there. Man, I wonder if any of you know if there's a vendor who dupes this scent. I would love to know that because this smells so good to me. I really wish the throw would have been better. And then the last candle I have here is Summer Boardwalk, also by Bath & Body Works. Are you gonna focus? No. It's salted caramel popcorn. The scent notes on this one are caramel glazed popcorn, warm taffy apples, and salty sweet cream. This one was insane, you guys. I feel like I've heard other people talk about it. Again, I had a nice burn all the way down. There is residual wax on there. I just always get residual wax in my house. It just tends to happen. I think it's because of where the vents are placed in my house. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen pretty often. So it really doesn't bother me. This scent was so insane. I literally lit this. It would not even be fully pulled out, and I could smell it. This one I melted in my bedroom right at the beginning of September. It was so strong, like so strong, but I loved it. It's not a scent. Sometimes there's scents that I have that are really strong, but I don't enjoy them because either they give me a headache or, you know, it's just too much. This one was so good. I did not mind it being able to smell it. I didn't mind how strong it was. I really enjoyed it. To me, this is a great transitional scent for fall, and yeah, I enjoyed that one. But pick it up again for sure. I'm going to go ahead and do Wax Incredibles because I believe that is what I have the most of. So a couple bags here. This first one here is blackberry cake batter. I'm trying to see if I can get this to do what it's supposed to do. Oh no, it's blueberry cake batter ice cream. So you can see it's tart blueberries, orange zest, middle notes of butter cake, vanilla almond, and creamy vanilla ice cream. This one was so nice. I really like her blueberry scent. Yeah, her blueberry scent is just really, really good. Another blueberry scent I like is Sassy Girl Aromas, and this reminds me of that a lot. This was kind of like one of those kind of little cake shapes, and I think I cut it into 6 pieces. The throw on this was in between medium and high. It was pretty strong. I really enjoyed that one. Would definitely repurchase it. And then I have here blackberry jam butter cookies, fresh butter cookies covered in blackberry jam. This one, on the other hand, it wasn't the greatest for me. I don't love her blackberry. To me, it almost smells like a blackberry drink. And a lot of the cookie note didn't come out in this. So it was just kind of like a blackberry drink scent. And I didn't get a lot of that bakery essence. For that reason, I wouldn't pick this up. Her blackberry isn't bad. And I think if it had been more prominent on the butter cookie note, it probably would have been a really great scent, but I probably wouldn't repurchase that again. Let's see, because I think I have a bunch of duplicates. So let's see. So it looks like here I have 2, is it 3? No, 2 Cupcake at Tiffanys. We all know what Cupcake at Tiffanys is, but just in case you don't, this is it here. Sorry guys, I keep having a fiddle with... I did an update on my phone and I shouldn't have. Why did I do that? Anyhow, sweet buttery notes, hints of toffee, chocolate with fruity buttercream and vanilla cake. This scent is so good. It's just vanilla buttery bakery goodness. It's so delicious. This one, again, is in between like a medium and high throw. I really enjoy this. It doesn't like travel a lot, but it definitely fills up whatever space you're in. And I would totally repurchase her cupcake at Tiffany's again. It was so good. Let's see. The heck is that? Sorry, there's like something on my... Oh, I think soap got on it. That's what it is. Sorry. I picked this up and there's like this gunk on my hand. Ew. Anyhow, this is pineapple tea and cakes. This is the only one I have of that. This one, as you can see, is a blend of pineapple upside down cake, tea, and decadent white cake. And this is one that I really enjoyed. I do like the tea and cake scent. It's not something I think I will seek out again, but I did enjoy this. It did smell good. Again, I've talked so many times about her pineapple upside down cake and how much I love it. So I would really purchase any blend she has with that in it. This one is probably not my favorite just because I'm not... I mean, I like tea and cakes, but of all the blends I can think of, that's probably not one I would reach for. But I totally enjoyed it. It was very strong, and I would repurchase that. Next, I have 4 of the Tiffanys upside down cakes, and this was just heavenly. So, Tiffanys upside down cake is, of course, the pineapple upside down cake, and then all of those notes that are in Cupcake at Tiffany's. This was so good. First of all, the throw was insane. So it was so strong, like 10 out of 10. You get the pineapple upside down cake, and you get the Cupcake at Tiffany's. It is just the most decadent, yummy bakery scent I have smelled in such a long time. Her cupcake at Tiffany's is so good. Her pineapple upside down cake is so good. And these together are just a match made in heaven. The only reason I continue to buy the scent shots instead of asking her to make me a loaf is because I hate cutting up loaves. It probably would be more economical for me to do that. And I may do that once spring summer hits because I love the scent. This is something, of course, you could melt in the fall and winter if you wanted to. I am very much a seasonal burner, so for me, even though this smells so good and decadent, I don't want pineapple in October. So but this scent is everything, and once that time rolls back around, I will definitely be picking up more of this because it is so yummy. Next up, I have 4 of the Apple Sugar Rush. So that is this one here. Let's see. There we go. Good. It's green apple, vanilla bean, Noel, and frosted sugar cookie. This is so good as well. So this one I really like because there is no chance that you would mistake this for like a Macintosh apple. The green apple is so strong and very what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's very potent. Like it's very obvious that it's green apple. That mixed with the sweetness of the vanilla bean Noel and then adding that bakery note of sugar cookie is so nice. I melted these primarily at the beginning of September. And to me, this is what I would consider like a light bakery scent. Like it's not like super intense. It's not going to like knock you out or anything like that. But it's just so, I don't know, it's just so good. It's really hard to explain, but it's just like the perfect green apple scent. Like I don't even consider myself to be someone who likes green apple that much, but this smells so good. So, and this one it was on the higher side. It's in between a medium and high, but it's on the higher side. I think that it's very strong. It definitely traveled throughout the house. And what I like to do, because especially with this one and the Tiffanys upside down cake, is I would put them in melters all over the house so that my whole head could be engulfed in the scent because that's how much I loved it. Wax Incredibles wax is very strong. I really haven't had any that have disappointed me. So yeah, This one's amazing. Another one that I would get a boatload in. So next up, I have this one here. This is Royal. Come on now. Okay, so this is Royal Tea for Two. This is sweet blackberry tea and cake, zucchini bread, and French vanilla. This, I have to be honest, was not a favorite for me. I thought I was going to like her zucchini bread, but I don't like it. And that's what I get the strongest in this. I get the blackberry and the zucchini bread. To me, tea and cakes matches up pretty well with the scent. Like, it's a good blend. But I don't like her zucchini bread. It's a little bit too spicy, a little bit too, like, Frito-y to me. So I didn't enjoy that one. That is not one I would pick up again. But I will say in this one, it was a good blend because the blackberry did not, the blackberry didn't overpower anything. Everything was really well balanced. And this was a medium high throw as well. So, yeah. And I have one more here. This is also from Wax Incredibles. This is French Vanilla Oak. I think I had one of these in my last empties. This is creamy vanilla, warm amber with oak moss sandalwood, anchored by patchouli and musk. This I like. I don't love. It's a very powdery vanilla. Yeah, that's what it is. You definitely get the amber in this as well, the sandalwood. It can lean a little bit grandma-y to me, but it's just a little bit too powdery. I think maybe blend it with the right thing, I could like it, but it's probably not one I would purchase again on its own. I don't know what I said in my last empties about this, but even just smelling it now, and sometimes it's just that when you're doing these empties and you've melted stuff at the beginning of the month that have, and those scents have transitioned into different scents by the end of the month. So like at the beginning of September, I wasn't so like pumpkin apple happy, I guess. And now that I am pumpkin apple happy, it's, you smell things that don't really fit into the season, at least for me personally. And so it doesn't smell as appealing. But this is one that I probably wouldn't pick up again. I think it's just a powdery vanilla scent. So let's do these three from Sugar and Spice. So Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy has not opened for a little while. I really hope that she will come back for customs. I love her wax. This wax that I'm showing you here, I have had since August of last year, and it all threw so well. I'm trying to see what the blends are here. Yeah, these were all medium high throws. So this first one, I think both of these actually, yeah. These are funnel cake, apple pie, and pumpkin praline. This one is so nice. So when I first received this order, I remember thinking it was really strong on the praline and I wasn't going to be able to get anything else. But no, it's a perfect blend. It smells so good together. You get the funnel cake, you get the apple pie, and you get the pumpkin praline. It's all so good, very fall. You get that kind of heavy bakery note that you might want, but you also get like the spices. It's not too spicy, and it's just a really great scent. I cut these in half. I know some people do fours, but I do half, and it works well for me. Yeah, but I love Sugar and Spice. She's a great vendor. I hope she makes a comeback soon. And then another one, Mac Apple Leaves Marshmallow Fireside. This was amazing. I'm pretty sure this is one of her blends. This is not one I created. So obviously you can see it's Macintosh Apple Leaves and Marshmallow Fireside. This was a perfect fall scent. I mean, it really is. You get the crispness of the leaves, like you get from the Bath and Body Works leaves, because I'm pretty sure it's a dupe of that. You get the yummy marshmallow scent, and you get the Macintosh apple, which just kind of sweetens everything up. To me, this blend is stronger on the leaves scent, but I feel like most things that are blended with leaves are stronger on the leaves. It's just a strong oil, I feel like. But this blend is so nice. I melted it down in my main living area. I melted it in my room. I think I even melted some of this in the bathroom even, and I did well everywhere. Medium high throw, loved it. Next up, I have 3 from Lasting Scent Candles. This Lasting Scent Candle stuff, again, is from August of last year. As I've told you guys in a number of videos, I always overbuy in the fall months. I had a lot of stuff from last year that I'm melting through now. And for me, Lasting Scent Candles, some of the scents do really well after sitting for a long time. Some of them don't. So I was like, I really need to get on those. This first one is Spooktacular. I don't know the scent notes on any of these, and I'm really sorry about that. I do believe, though, that Spooktacular is like a, yeah, it's kind of like a Cider Lane dupe. To me, it smells just like Cider Lane. This was a really good thrower, though, a medium-high throw. It's so crazy because these fall blends I have from Lasting Scent Candles have been performing so well and traveling all over my house, even though they're from August of last year. Next up here, I have the Great Pumpkin. I love her labels. They're so cute. And this is just a straight up pumpkin scent. It's really warm. You don't really get a bakery note in this, but it's like pumpkin cinnamon. So delicious. That one was a high throw as well, and then this one was a crazy high throw. This is jack-o'-lantern cookies. It's kind of like a pumpkin sugar cookie scent, and this one was insane. This one I had melting in my main living area, and it traveled upstairs. Yeah, it's just like a buttery pumpkin sugar cookie. It's delicious. And these I cut in half. I have tried to do Lasting Scent Candles in fourths just because I love her scent so much, and I don't know when or if she's going to come back, so I was trying to savor it. And I found that I did not get as good of a throw. So for me, at least on these, I think these are 1.5 ounce. She sells like 1.5 ounce and 2 ounce scent shots. At least for me, for these 1.5 ounce scent shots, which is what I normally buy from her, cutting them in half gives me the perfect throw. I have a couple here from Ava's. This first one here is 3 Ring Circus, and I don't remember the scent notes on this, but I do know it's kind of a citrusy boardwalk scent. I think there's some funnel cake in there. This one was so nice. This is another one I melted at the beginning of September. This one smells so good. It reminds me, I did a blend with sugar and spice a while back. I think it was like strawberry, Fruit Loops, and funnel cake, and that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, it's citrusy. You get the funnel cake scent. Oh, it's just so good. That one's a really great one. I love the citrus note in this, and I would totally pick this up again as a transitional scent from spring to fall, or summer to fall. Then, also from Ava's, I have Oatmeal Cookie Vanilla Frosted Grams. This is one when I hauled it, I was not sure of. I didn't know if I was going to like it. This one turned out to be so good. So this had like a medium high throw. But the issue I had when I first hauled it, I think, was that I was scared that it was going to be too spicy. But when you melt this, all the frosted graham comes through and the cookie note. And it was so good. It literally smelled like I was baking oatmeal cookies. So great. I would totally repurchase this. And this is also a great lesson. Of course, most of us know that you cannot always judge wax by how it smells on cold. You have to warm it because some of it really does transform and change. And that was one of them, and it was so good. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my Walmart wax. This one here is Honeycrisp Apple Cider. This one is from Yankee, and I talked about before when I first hauled this that to me it really didn't smell like cider. To me it smelled just like a Honeycrisp apple juice. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I know that's so hard to look at. Anyhow, to me it just smelled like a Honeycrisp apple juice. I did enjoy it, but it's probably not one I would pick up again. It's just kind of that regular kind of bright crisp apple. If you like that, for me, I'd prefer Apple Orchard, and Apple Orchard is cheaper. So for me, this isn't a repurchase, but it was nice while I had it. This one was about a medium throw in these wax cubes, and it didn't last very long either. So just keep that in mind. Next, I have here Better Homes and Gardens Fresh Orchard Apple. So this is more of that really nice, sweet Macintosh apple. For me, this smells like when you bite into an apple, what the insides of it smells like when it's fresh. That's what this smells like to me. It's really sweet. It's so good. This is one that I would definitely blend with like vanilla cookie crunch. I've done that before and it makes a really nice blend. But I love this one. That's a great apple scent. And if I had to recommend an apple scent to try, it would be that one. Next up here, I have Girlfriend Night by Sensational. As you can see, it's a bubbly berry bliss. This one was not a favorite for me. To me, it smells like pink chiffon from Bath & Body Works, which isn't a problem. But it's one that I would want to blend with something. It's extremely perfumey, really strong, like a high throw, really strong. But I don't know. It just didn't do anything for me. There's nothing that stood out about this. It does smell good, but it's just not something that... And maybe I should have saved it and melted it in the spring and I'd feel different about it, but it's just so perfumey. And I don't really like it that much. So Girlfriend Night is not a repurchase. And then Lemon Pumpkin Shortbread, which I've already talked about. Absolutely love this. I started melting this and went all the way through this clam because it smelled so good, and then went and bought more. This is just the perfect, to me, unoffensive, like fall scent if you're having company over. There's no spice in this. You literally just get like a lemon pumpkin shortbread. It's like a pumpkin cookie with a dash of lemon just to help brighten it up. And it's like a warm citrusy lemon. It doesn't smell like pine saw or anything like that. It's so delicious. I love this. I have 6 backups now. I'm considering getting just a couple more. Like I said, you just never know with Walmart what they're going to bring back. There are some things that I didn't buy more of and I wish I had. But for me, I find that with Walmart wax, I really like to not let it sit for more than a year. So these ones that I buy this year will definitely melt all the way through next year. But this one is a great one. If you have fall wax in your Walmart, give this one a try. It's amazing and it's a high throw. Like this one travels. It fills up the whole area you're melting it in. It's delicious. I have some Bathing Garden here. So the first one here I have is Country Berry Hotcakes. All of these, I think, are from April. So as I've told you guys, I like to let my bathing garden sit for a long time. I have her wax on a rotating schedule. I usually buy it because she is a seasonal vendor. So her fall blends are not available all year round. Her summer blends aren't available all year round. They're only available during that time. Well, for me, the bathing garden does well after a nice long cure. So I like to buy it, let it sit, and melt it the next year. This year, I just kind of decided to take a chance on the stuff that I had and see how it did. And while I don't feel like it threw as well as it could have, pretty much all of these were at least a medium throw. This one was a medium throw. This was Country Berry Hotcakes. This smelled like blueberry pancakes to me. It did smell really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, it wasn't as strong as it could have been, but it is a really nice scent and one that I would definitely repurchase. I used this again as I was transitioning from summer into fall. Another transition scent, one of my favorites, is Fried Candy Donut. I think this is like, what is it? Like fried donuts. cotton candy and vanilla or something like that. This one just kind of gives you that same kind of like Boardwalk feel. I really enjoyed this one. This one did have a medium-high throw, but I just find that the scent in general is stronger. So I enjoyed Fried Candy Donut. Would pick that one up again. I have 2 of the tea cake here. This was my first time melting this one. I bought one, and then I think she actually gave me one free with my order. With the Bathing Garden, I can't remember how many you have to buy or what the amount is, but she will give you a free clam if you buy so many. So this one was okay. Again, I've already talked about the fact that I don't love tea and cake, and I think last time I was talking about this giving me like a kind of Satsuma type vibe. Like Satsuma without the citrus. It's like this richness, and I think it's the tea note. I really do. But it's really strong to me. It's really heavy, but I don't like that tea note. So this is not one I would pick up again. If she gave it to me, I would probably pass it on just because I don't love it. But it's just so weird because this definitely has like a citrusy note to me. It definitely like smells. I don't know. It does smell like tea, but it smells like tea with a citrus, and I just didn't enjoy it. The last one I have from the Bathing Garden is Frosted Snow Angels. This is one that's she puts out for the holidays, but I think it smells like a fall scent, and that's why I melt it in the fall. Sorry, guys. This is just acting so crazy. Anyhow, Frosted Snow Angels, I believe, is a green apple. No, I think it's pear. It's like pear and caramel and something else. And it smells so good. Yes, it's so good. It's definitely very distinctly pear. I feel like the first time I got this, I felt like it could be apple or pear, but smelling it now, it definitely smells like pear with caramel. And I can't remember if it's like a sugar cookie or something else. There's something bakery in this, I feel like. But I really love Frosted Snow Angels. I just really love it for the fall, not the winter. So... And then finally, I have some Sassy Girl here. This first one is Doughboy Bakery. And I've noticed people have been hauling her stuff, and she's put her new logo on here and taken away scent descriptions. Yeah, I don't know why she would do that, but hey. This one does still have its scent description. It's waffle cone, sugar cookies, birthday marshmallow, and ice cream scoop bread. Yes. This one was nice. It was a medium throw. It really wasn't that strong, but it was just a straight up kind of bakery scent, vanilla bakery. I did enjoy it, but again, it wasn't as strong as I'm used to from Sassy Girl, so perhaps I should have let this one sit a little longer.